Hi, so welcome to my channel. My name is Already. I still haven't figured out what my intro will be. 10% battery, and I felt an inclination to record the video. Why? I don't know. I just kind of like talking. So I want to share an update of what I've been up to lately. I want to be honest with myself because it's necessary for me, because it is necessary for me to be able to move forward when I'm honest with myself, because I feel like the more you keep lying to yourself that, I'm okay, it becomes, how do I put this, you find yourself stuck, right? So lately I have been feeling, how do I put this, now I have been working internally and I have been observing my thoughts, and I've observed patterns, stories that I tell myself that keep me stuck in a way. So it's like my awareness is coming online now. The observer, who I truly am, is coming online, and I'm able to see, where did that come from? Why do we tell ourselves that? Why do we keep telling ourselves this story? And I change it in real time. So also, in reality, I have been finding myself scrolling on my phone longer than usual, or longer than I should be. And usually when you scroll, when you find yourself social media, usually you tend to compare, and it's such a sneaky bitch, because it sneaks up on you. You can't even tell you're comparing. You start feeling, look at how they have it all figured out. They're probably even younger than me, and they've moved out. I don't know, like you start feeling like you're behind in life. For me, personally, that's how I've been feeling lately. Currently, as I'm recording this, our Wi-Fi has expired, and I'm actually just happy for that, because then now I can be able to stay offline, at least kidogo. Also, I've been feeling called to go back to nature, my tree friend, where I go chill most of the time. But right now, my auntie who used to stay with Shiko is not around. So how I'm gonna go about that, I don't know. Because if she was around, I would have just, created time at Akamani, 2 hours, 3 hours, so I can have time to go chill, meditate, and then time to come to walk back home. I love walking also, because after chilling after I chill in nature, after I connect with Mother Gaia and I feel rejuvenated and grounded, walking is the best, because then now it allows me to just soak in that greatness. It's like, I don't know. So I prefer walking, although I can take a matatu, but then I prefer walking. So, but anyway, that's besides the point. I'll see how I can be able to do that, maybe on the weekend. When my mom is around, and I can just say, hey, I'm gonna just take a walk kidogo. But so now also I have also been finding myself asking myself, like, what is my purpose? What am I here to do? Like, I find myself asking myself such questions like, what am I here to do? What is my purpose? What do you think I should do? How can I be of service to humanity and stuff like that? And yesterday I was watching a video of a creator. Her name is, okay, I can't remember her name. Yeah, but I might tag her up. But okay, she was saying, I'll tag her name. So that video was timely. It found me when I was just like in the middle of that rabbit hole, constantly asking myself, what am I supposed to do with this life? And feeling so frustrated because it's like I am multifaceted. Okay, I'm a multi-passionate creative, and I usually find myself so scattered all over the place because I know I can do this. I know I'm really good at various things, right? Now, I was trying to weave in all that together and see how I can make that into one thing, one common theme that I can now, focus on. Because usually I tend to not finish projects. I focus on one thing, then it's like I want to do this. It also shows up in my mundane tasks. Like I can be washing dishes, then maybe I feel the urge to go to the washroom. And as I'm going to the washroom, I see the sitting room. Maybe the chair has a bit of, maybe imekelewa nguo hapo, maybe a sweater on the chair and a few things that I can put away, maybe in the bedrooms. Then I say, let me take this. I go with it as I drop it in the bedroom, and I go susu. Now as I drop it in the bedroom, I see something else. Oh, better these books are not arranged well. Let me arrange. As I leave this sweater there, then I can go susu. Now as I go to susu, I see, the sink is not washed. Let me do this. Let me wash this thing quickly. Then now I can go to the washroom. Then I finish. Then I finally go to the washroom. Then I think to myself, I think it's best I wash the house first before I do the dishes. And then I go. I fetch water. After I fetch water, I see the bathroom. These walls. When's the last time I washed them? Okay, let me wash them quickly. And it's just scattered attention, like, and I'm actively working on that. So one of it is like, after watching that video, it kind of like helped me calm down in a way. And because she said it doesn't matter what you do, like it does not matter what you choose to do. Kind of late scrolling on TikTok, I've been finding job offers, like so many job recommendations, promo jobs, cabin crew jobs, cruise ship jobs, you name it. Others, they don't even require your uni certificate. Just need your Form 4, good conduct, food handler, and that's it. And now you just show up and be your best self and be confident in the interview, and then just let God do the rest. I've not been able to do any of them because I'm just like, yeah. And then, mind you, I've not completed college kabisa. I'm supposed to do attachment, then I will graduate. Attachment sijapata. So it's like, nikicommit kwa job na sijafanya attachment, like, will I I think that will be me mixing up myself, because I feel like I have to first complete whatever I set out to do, complete it, then I can now commit to other things. But the pressure out there, man, is just, I've been praying for grounding and trying to not get lost in all that, because hey, you can do online jobs, yeah. I'm just right now. Let me just say, to be honest, I'm at a sijui ukiniuliza what is your purpose, I don't know. Ukiniuliza what do you want, I don't know. Ukiniuliza what is going on, what's up, I do not know. I'm just existing. Okay, I'm just existing at this point. But I'm glad today I don't feel an anxious feeling or depressed. I'm just there. My sister is actually about to come, so I want to get going, maybe do some chores. Then I can probably do some creative projects. I have a few I've been wanting to do, but I've never done them. It's just like, I don't know, I've just been like, I don't know. It's come and crochet, I don't want to. So for some reason, I just like, okay, fine. But can I monetize it now? I'm tired of doing things for me. Like, my room, guys. You know, it made my bed. I like for it to just get some fresh air. My window is open. Then I'll make it later. So 11:33. So yeah, I might record the process 11:44 of the project. There are two, and it's wall decors that I'm going to probably just film for the creative sake of it, because I've not been living lately, you guys. I've not been. You see how you follow your heart and do things that make you feel good. I've just been scrolling on TikTok, just absorbing information online and finding myself comparing myself to other people, even though I know at the back of my head my journey is unique, and 1221 perspective. When you see mirror numbers, usually it's a reminder. It's like spirit telling me, hey, perspective, because 1221, it is 12, and it's like mirrored numbers. Usually it's a reminder of your perspective, like check your perspective, So maybe even as I watch this video, when I'm editing it, we'll see what comes up, yeah. But at some point, I thought, I sat down and I was like, what if when you see angel numbers 11:44, 11:33, 11:11, 10:10, 10:11, 9:11, 1:44, I see 1:44 all the time. Always like constant. 9:11, I've been seeing it lately. 3:33, 4:44, 5:55, all of them angel numbers. What if when you see them, you're making a timeline jump? I don't know. I just thought, like, it's just a thought. I'm not saying it's factual. I'm just saying, like, what if? Because people say, oh, quantum jumping, quantum leaping, or rather, maybe it's an opportunity for you to quantum jump, like jump timelines. Because it's you see them. Usually, you see them on the timers, on timers. Sometimes I can see it on the timer of my microwave. Sometimes on the timer of my phone. Mostly it's time. Sometimes I can see it because the other day, hey, this was so interesting. We had gone for like a family gathering type of event, okay? And I met some of my cousins who I didn't know before, and it was such a nice time. It was quite interesting. It was quite an interesting experience. The place we were at is my ideal Kinangop. If you know Kinangop, 1441 Kinangop. That place is just me. I loved it. I loved the environment. To see Aberdare Hills Palette, yani, wow. I loved that place. I usually like places like that where there's no much civilization. Hakuna maneno mob. I would love to settle in such a place, even though I know it will slowly grow over the years. But for now, I would love to live in such a place. It's so nice. It's serene. I loved it for some reason. So it was some kind of a road trip also, because I had never been to Kinango, by the way. Hence why I have not. I had never met those cousins before, but I'm glad now we do. Now I know them. I'm hopeful for better things in the future and see how we can be able to, work together, help one another, But that's besides the point. So as we were in the sitting room, I think we were having a praise session. You know how people now you praise, you sing praise songs, and then you pray, and then now you can be able to start the meeting. So as we were praying, there was a tray. We had already eaten, we had already drunk tea. Now they've removed almost all the utensils that we had used. They've cleared the table, but a few were remaining. Like there was this one tray, it was metallic. It was empty. It had nothing inside. It was at the table. And when you're just praising, you kind of you're moving your eyes around, right? As I was moving my eyes around, inside that tray, there was a sticker. Maybe it was new, I don't know. Or maybe it was engraved but it was mostly a sticker. Maybe it was a new tray, I don't know. But there was a sticker at the bottom, literally at the middle. This tray is big. I'm talking humongous. I don't know what they had placed inside there. Maybe plates, I don't know. And so inside the tray we had the numbers 555. I'm not kidding you guys. 555 usually means change, and maybe so many other things I need to research, but mostly I know it is like a confirmation of like change is coming, change. But I can look it up and see maybe how it applies to the situation then at the time. This was around how many days ago? Like I think 3 or 2. I did film an OOTD, which I'll attach onto this video. Probably I'll do it separately. I lately have been finding clothes. By the way, allow me to digress a bit. So lately I've been finding clothes which have like roses. Mind you guys, I identify with waridi. Waridi means rose in Swahili, okay? And I've been identifying that name since 2022. I feel so connected with the rose flower in so many ways. Yani even I can be watching a live part of TikTok and they're selling clothes. And usually I'm intending to buy some clothes in this particular live. And I'm checking and I'm looking and nothing is clicking until I just lift up. And this cloth has a rose imprinted on it like this. Let me show you this. An example of this t-shirt. I have like another one. Look at this. Yo. I said, give me that. There's also another one. Let me show you. Thank God they're not even so far. They're not even far. Like Ziko to Hapa. This one is what now I wore on that day where when we went to the cousin's event. That's a rose flower. And my baby has roses. Like, I have a dera, like a dera that has roses all over it. I have a necklace with a rose pendant. Like, I have another top also with a rose. Like, I love that. The universe is like, yeah, we support you on this. I love it. I love. I love how that comes around. Like, and when I wear those clothes, I feel, no, this is already the one and only. And I'll stop yapping. Go see what I can do. right?